What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DN coming to you with another reaction video. Today we are going to be reacting to NF Hope. Whoa, my phone's falling. All right. I don't think I reacted to this. I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember. If I did, my apologies. If you remember me reacting to this from years ago, I honestly do not remember. I don't remember at all. I know I listened to, I don't even remember the name of that song. I've definitely heard of NF before though. So this is not like I've never heard of him. I've definitely heard of him. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, wait to the end before you subscribe because I want to make sure that y'all actually enjoy what y'all are watching. I'm pretty sure this has some really good quality. NF makes really good music. I ain't gonna lie, I used to listen to him when I was really in a bad place mentally. So I don't know how this is gonna make me feel. But anyway, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Hopefully I can hear. All right, cool. 5 minutes, Jesus. I think this is like a opening to an album or something, right? I'm behind. I'm really behind. So I used to react to videos that started back 5 years ago. I did it for like the first 3 years and all my shit crashed. So I had to get another PC. It was just a lot. That PC stopped working. Got another one. That one stopped working. So now we're here and this has no reason to stop working whatsoever. So we're going to go ahead and get into this video.
Oh, yeah, I'm on my way.
I can't hear.
Coming. Don't.
Let's run that back because my shit was muted. I don't know what that was about.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'm on my way. I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Oh, 30 years.
That was like the most intense intro to a song that I've ever heard in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I like how natural his voice sounds. Because, you know, when some people record, I can really speak for myself as well. There's a lot of effects or auto-tune or reverb, whatever. And I just like how natural his vocals are. So, but yeah, that intro was crazy. Not gonna lie.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run.
Like this scene, I don't know how to even describe this scene, but this is crazy. It's like, that's a lot of water, bro. I'm not gonna lie. How did they get this shot is the real question. I don't know how this was captured. Because 1 minute it's like we see everything, there's nothing around, and then we see it up close. It's a dope shot, and I don't know if it's like green screen or if it's real, because that's how good it looks. I don't know.
It's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I like to introduce my album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their tail between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing on. Something they were told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try.
All right, bro. I can't lie. This sounds really good, but I mean, I'm one of those ones who would rather do what I love than fucking just work for a certain amount of money. I don't know. I just, hey, don't beat me up. It's just how I am. I've always had that. I don't care how much money it is or how much they pay. If it's something that I don't enjoy, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care. But, NF, I don't know. I didn't even realize that, but I remember when I used to listen to some of his songs, it would be darker and, you know, he'd be wearing all black or whatever. I didn't even pay attention to the fact he got on white on this. So it's like, I'm pretty sure he's kind of like I don't know. I feel like maybe it's like a growth somewhere. I don't know. You know, maybe a change. I don't know. They sound good though.
It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret.
How long he spitting, bro? Oh shit.
It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was different. They get it.
Yo, this video is crazy. This shit look like a movie.
Wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was different. They get it.
Yo,
evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain.
I have to speak on this, bro. Dude, these shots that they're getting, this video altogether is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but like, bro, this shit is like, if this ain't art, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? Like the song itself, the lyrics, the shit is good. The shit is great. I don't know who shot and edited this shit and put it together, but this is fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. God damn.
Years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of hatred, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't
Okay, bro. All right, bro. Oh man, I got so much shit to say.
30 years of torment, 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up.
Oh shit, he's turning back into. Okay, I get it.
Running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking up. I'm taking up. Reigns.
Man, look, bro.
Everything is.
So obviously, I know what's going on. I just told you I used to listen to NF back when I was going through certain shit in life. You know what I'm saying? But look though, that shit was crazy. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. That ending was insane because it's like I get it, bro. Because like there's times where I sit in my room and I'm going back and forth with not necessarily like that, but it's like a part of me is like, dude, this is it. Just do it. Just get it over with. And another part of me is like, bro, there's so much more to live for, bro. You got this. You stronger than that. Whatever. So I understand. And it's like the way he just did that shit was so. I don't know. I don't even have the words for that, bro. What the hell? I ain't gonna lie, I might be locked in on a couple of these. Cause now I want to know what the rest of this shit sound like. Cause this is introducing the album, right? So I need to listen to the album. Oh my god, what the hell? And the fucking video in general was crazy. Cinematography. That wasn't even like no regular ass music video. That shit was crazy. That shit looked like a movie. But listen though, it's like a never-ending battle when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mental illness has always been a thing when it comes to like, I don't know. I've always had like this. I don't know. It's always been something I've had to deal with, but I've always been trying to find ways to overcome and get through. You know what I'm saying? And even if certain things didn't work for me and people would come to me like, hey, how did you get through this, and this? I would tell them the stuff that I tried. But you got to understand, bro, when you going through some shit, even though it did not work for you, if people are asking you something like that, like, hey, what do you do to cope? What did you do before to cope? They may have done certain things in life, but the stuff you tell them may have been something they never have thought about before. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of times where I talk about certain shit with their music and people come to me like, hey, this helped me out. I never would have thought about it like that. Or I could just give small advice of something that I was like, okay, that's just simple, but to them it might be fucking life changing. So it's like you can't, if somebody is ever coming to you about mental illness, bro, don't ever try to like make them feel less than or not take it serious. I don't care what the situation is, bro. But I don't know who needed to hear that, but that was on my heart from listening to this, especially towards the ending. So, but yeah, like NF, that's like I said, I've listened to him before. It's not like I've never heard of this artist, but it was I think it was How Did You Leave? Something like that. I used to cry to that song every time I listened to it. So I definitely have heard NF. Let's see. Yeah, Why Did You Leave Us by NF. Definitely cried to that shit a lot, and that video tore me the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, if you're new to this channel and you enjoyed what you've seen so far, make sure you to subscribe and turn on post notifications. And if you don't do anything else, make sure to comment down below more songs for me to react to, whether it's NF or any other artist that you love to listen to. That's what keep the channel rolling. My name is DeAnt, and I do this shit as much as I can. I enjoy doing it, so do not hold back when it comes to these comments, bro. Like, if you need to comment back to back to back, do that. That's what's gonna keep the channel rolling. But anyway, catch you on the next one. Peace.